Assalamu alaikum dear students and a very good afternoon to all of you. I hope all students are inshallah fine and safe. Before starting today's online class, I just want to inform you that in my last two videos I found few students absent. That is not good. Those students will consider absent. Remember this point. And I found maximum students who are not doing their home assignments, and those students will also consider absent. Remember, right? So always watch videos and complete your home assignment and send it to the concerned teacher's WhatsApp number. Okay? Remember. So before dealing with today's online lecture, let's have a quick recap what we have studied yesterday. So yesterday we studied Himadri. Himadri is a branch of Himalayan mountains. You remember? So in that video we discussed the location of Himadri mountains, where they are located, okay, and their main features. We discussed it in our last video. So in this video we are going to discuss another branch of Himadri, another branch of Himalayan mountains. First one was Himadri. Its other name is Greater Mountains, Greater Himalayas, right? So in this video we are going to discuss another branch of Himalayan mountains, that is Himachal. Okay? Himachal. And Himachal is also known as Middle Himalayas. Remember this point. Himalayan mountains are divided into three branches. First one is Himadri, that is also known as Greater Mountains, Greater Himalayas. The second one is Himachal, that is also known as Middle Himalayas. And the third one is Shivalik, that is also known as Outer Himalayas or the Lower Himalayas. Okay, so first we will see its location, where Himachal mountains are located. Open your textbook, page number 239, okay, and look upon your books. Middle Himalayas lie below the Greater Himalayas. First we will see its location, where Himachal or Middle Himalayas lie. Middle Himalayas lie below the Greater Himalayas. Okay, that means Himachal lies below the Himadri mountains. Okay, so here we will discuss it with the help of map. Okay, illustration. That means before dealing with this map, I just want to say you that I used here many colors. Look at this map. I used here many colors. This is map of India, physical map. Okay, this is physical map where we discuss mountains, hills, desert areas, southern plateaus. Okay, so I used here many colors. First I will show you what color represent what. Okay, look at this. This is red color. Red color represents directions. Okay, we have four directions. First is north, south, west and east. We have four directions. That means red color is used to represent directions. Okay, so the next one is mountains. I told you in class that mountains always are written in dark brown color. Look at this. I used dark brown color to represent mountains. Okay, and I used blue color to represent countries, neighboring countries of India, and I used pink color to represent peaks, highest peaks. Okay, so let's have a look upon this map. Look children, this is map of India. Okay, this is physical map of India. This is north direction, this is south, and this is west, and this is east. You are all aware about it. Okay, so we are here to discuss only physical features of India. That is, we have to discuss here mountains. We are not dealing here political divisions, or we are not dealing here countries. We are only to deal here where are mountains or Himalayas located. Look children, this is, I use it brown color. It represents mountains and hills. Okay, this brown color, that means I use it brown color from north, that is Jammu and Kashmir, okay, to Arunachal Pradesh, that is here in the east. Jammu and Kashmir is at the top, that is at the north, and Arunachal Pradesh is here at east point, okay, east direction. That means Himalaya starts from Jammu and Kashmir, okay, and it ends at Arunachal Pradesh. These areas wrap around Himalayan mountains. Okay, so I use it here brown color because when you look upon maps, we always say that brown color is used to represent mountains and hills, dark brown. That is why I use it here brown color. Okay, look at this. From Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh, Himalayas stretch from Jammu and Kashmir, that is at the top, at the north direction, and it stretches up to Arunachal Pradesh, that is at here, east direction. Okay, so Himalayas are stretched. Look at my home, look at my hand, sorry, this. Okay, so here we are dealing with Himachal. We have to locate here where Himachal range is located. Look at this, three parallel ranges, first, second, and third. These parallel ranges are the branches of Himalayan mountains, because Himadri, Himachal, and Shivalik, these are three parallel ranges. Okay, first one is highest mountain range, that is Himadri mountains. Second one is Himachal, we are dealing with at present, and the third one is Shivalik. Those are very low mountain ranges, and it lies at the southern direction below these mountain ranges. Himachal lies at south direction of Himadri mountains, and Shivalik lies at south direction of Himachal mountains. Okay, you get it? And I just want to say you here, these are the neighboring countries of India. China here, Afghanistan here, Pakistan at its west direction. Okay, this is Maldives at its southern direction. This is Bangladesh, also it is east direction. Okay, this is Myanmar, it is east direction. This is Nepal, it is north direction. Okay, these all are neighboring countries of India. Okay, so this I use green color here. This represents plains. Okay, plains. I use it here yellow color, that represents desert areas, and I use it here this light brown, this represents plateau regions. This is also known as Deccan Plateau. Okay, so this is, and at this point Mount Everest, world's highest peak. Look at this point. This is at the point of, this is region, Tibet region is at this point. Look at this point, this is Tibet. Okay, world's highest peak, and it follows Kanchenjunga, that represents this pink color. Okay, triangle shape. This is Kanchenjunga. It is located below the Mount Everest range. Okay, and Mount Everest is located at Nepal, China border at Tibet region, and Tibet is an enormous region of China. Okay, and this is your Arabian Sea, and this is your Bay of Bengal. Okay, and these are three parallel ranges. This is Himadri mountains, and it is below Himachal mountains, and at the last Shivalik mountains. Okay, so this is map of India, physical map. So its explanation, Himachal range. Its explanation, look at this. Himachal range are not high as the Himadri range is. Okay, Himachal mountains are not so much high that Himadri ranges are. Okay, because they are below. They are below than Himadri ranges. Okay, and the second point is Himachal ranges are covered with thick forests. Himachal ranges are covered with thick forests. That means at this range you found thick forests containing trees like oak, pine, deodar. Okay, these are the trees you find in these ranges. At Himachal range you found very thick forests. Okay, like oak is there, pine is there, deodar is there. Okay, these are trees you find in Himalayan mountain range. So below these thick forests you find apple and peach orchards. Okay, below these Himachal ranges, below these thick forests you find apple and peach orchards also. Okay, so at this range you also find some beautiful hill stations. Okay, Manali is there, Shimla is there, Nainital is there, Gangtok is there, Darjeeling is there. Okay, so at this Himachal mountain range you find very beautiful hill stations where people go and spend their vacations, because these are very beautiful places to visit. Manali, Shimla, Nainital, Gangtok, Darjeeling, and etc. So these all beautiful hill stations are found in Himachal range. And if we talk about rivers, at this range there are no rivers like Himadri mountains. Okay, so this was all about Himachal range. So here is time for your home assignment. Look at this, your home assignment. First one is question to you, that is, how are Himadri ranges different from Himachal ranges? Okay, this is question to you. Make its answer and send it to my WhatsApp number. And the second one is, name 3 hill stations lies in Himachal range. Okay, these are 2 questions. Complete this home assignment and send it to my personal WhatsApp number. So this is all about today. So let's have a quick revision what we have studied yesterday and what we studied today. Yesterday we studied Himadri mountain range and today we study Himachal mountain range, and we left here one part, that is Shivalik mountain range, and inshallah we will cover that in our upcoming video. Okay, and tab tak Allah Hafiz, take care.